Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you my second video of the day. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description down below to my previous video. That is a new episode of That Is What Fallout 4 Needs. It's a series that a lot of people love, and if you haven't seen it before, go ahead, check it out. And if you haven't seen it today, please go check it out. Anyways, thought I had the day off today, man. I was going to the gym, playing hockey, hanging out with my friends, and all of a sudden Fallout 4 news breaks, and I had to run home and cover this stuff as soon as I could, and so I'm really excited. More images leaked along with the video. I will remember this time the links will be in the description with their proper labels, so you know which one you will be clicking on to follow along in the video, so you can get a bigger image of what I'm going to be talking about. I also want you guys to go ahead, leave your comments while we're looking at these pictures, and let me know your feedback in case I miss anything, because I am human, I will miss things, or anything to point out. One other thing I would ask of you guys is don't get mad at me, because for some reason people are like, Matty, oh, you're covering rumors, dude, but it's like, you know, I am a Fallout 4 news source, am I not? Do most of you not come here for Fallout 4? And it's like, it tears me apart, and it really upsets me when people do that. Not going to complain too much, but anyways, without further ado, let's hop straight into this with the first picture. Also, by the way, I should mention that I will not be putting the video in this video because I can't download it anyway, but that video is basically him scrolling through all the files in the first video that we did. I will have an annotation on screen in case you missed that one. But anyways, back to this picture. Let's take a look at this. So this is a bigger image of the Creation Kit Studio image that was on the right side of the first image we saw. And basically, the one thing that I took out of this and got me really excited was it says Creation Kit Studio Fallout Edition. So we originally thought that it was Fallout B something. That's what we thought. But I think that B was actually the tail end of an E. We thought it was Fallout Beta or something, Fallout Boston. Turns out to be an E, Fallout Edition. Now, what is special about this? Because an argument in the comments was that, Matty, no, dude, no, you're wrong. Skyrim and Elder Scrolls game are only for the Creation Engine. Well, it turns out that this engine, if this is true, seems to have been reworked for Fallout. That is why they're calling it the Fallout Edition. What's special about this is that basically it got me excited because they might keep assets from the Elder Scrolls games and bring them into Fallout, such as, for example, we've been asking for archery, taking those archery assets from the Elder Scrolls games, keeping them in, and then reusing them and redoing them a little bit. I think that would work. Another argument that was going on that this picture returns is the LCC LLC debate that's been going on forever in the comments. Forever as in one day. Anyways, it says 2014 Bethesda Softworks LCC on the bottom left for internal use only. So after some research, I was looking it up, and it turns out that LCC is a form of source code, and LLC is limited liability content or company. I can't remember. I believe it is company. Anyways, allow me to explain the differences to you guys. I'm not saying I know this off the top of my head. I had to do my research before I came into this video. LCC, like I said, form of source code, but what LLC is interesting about this is that you got to think of it this way. It means limited liability content, which means that they are lending their merchandise or rights or something to create a product of some form. Based off this, I'm assuming that's kind of what the creation of Fallout 3 came to be. With that being said, because Bethesda only had to write originally to 3 games in the Fallout series, they had Fallout 3, and then New Vegas came around, and that was when Bethesda lended the rights to Obsidian to make New Vegas while they worked on Skyrim. So that's what was really crazy about it all. So I was like, you know, I could see how people got LLC, but I don't see how if Bethesda now owns the entire rights to the whole franchise, how they would need LLC. You know what I'm trying to say? So LCC, for internal use only, I'm assuming that is referring to the code. But I'm not sure. It's just a speculation and thing I wanted to bring up and explain to you guys who did not know what the big deal of that was, because it's pretty important and it was a great observation by you guys. Anyways, on the bottom, one last thing to mention is just that it says Bethesda Softworks, Bethesda Game Studios, ZeniMax, and related logos are registered trademarks or trademarks of ZeniMax Media Incorporation in the blank. So that's very interesting to see. And yeah, that's all we have for the first picture. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Next picture. The second one, and this is the one that got me a little iffy. I've been really confident with this stuff lately. The first picture that we covered yesterday, and the second picture I just looked at, but this third one got me a little iffy, but I'll explain why it shouldn't be too much to worry about. So as we can see here, the master file is called Fallout 4. I'm not sure if that is what they're going to be calling it. Like I said, in-house, I'm not sure if it's Fallout 4 or if it's going to be Fallout Boston or something. I thought it was going to be Fallout without a numerical title to it. But anyways, what stuck out most to me was on the bottom right. It says what the thing was created on. Now, what I'm assuming is that the one file that he has checked off is the one that it is referring to and when it was created on, being 5/10/2014 at 2:10 p.m. is when it was created. I'm assuming he's referring to the active file, while the rest are plugins and not checked off. He's referring to the active file when it says it was created on. Once again, the blacked out area is his name and the time and everything that he was checked in at. But yeah, I felt that that was worth pointing out, and I'm going to be honest with myself with that one. That's the only picture that got me a little bit nervous. But whether you want to clarify things for me or not, be sure to let me know in the comments, because once again, I may not know as much as you, or I may have missed something. But it's best that you guys just make sure that we're not missing anything. So yeah, the video will be in the description if you want to check that out. It's just more of what we saw in the first video. I'm going to X out these pictures now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're excited, because this is some crazy stuff. We got more to talk about tomorrow, so that's really exciting stuff. It's not to deal with these, it's to deal with these leaks, but it's not the leak exactly. So you'll see tomorrow, trust me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to let me know what you saw in the comments down below. Once again, please don't get mad at me. I ask you that. Other thing I want to ask is share the video. You guys did an insane job yesterday. I could not believe it. You did a crazy job yesterday sharing the video. I got to a lot of people, and I was just filled with so much happiness because so many Fallout lovers were in the channel and talking about it and discussing. It got me so excited, and I would love it if you guys could do that again, because I know it got on Reddit. Someone said it got onto a subthread. But that's just really exciting stuff for if you guys get it on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. It's all up to you guys. I'm putting it into your hands now. I trust you. So, anyways, that's all we got to talk about. I'm getting cotton mouth now because I'm talking so fast and I'm super excited and stuff. So I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you guys enjoyed once again. Leave your comments. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, my Fallout lovers, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.